Hello, and welcome to Transient Ischemic Attack. In 2019, Jake Palumbo released the 100,000 Air Hobo LP. Well, it was kind of an EP, but then again it was almost a full length. Anyway, it was fucking amazing and his audience loved it. But he alienated a large chunk of the boom bap underground community by committing the cardinal sin of rapping over some trap beats. He also appeared to be having too much fun. Indie artists are supposed to be angry, broken, bitter. Having been verbally critical of both the current administration and indie rap's soup kitchen economy, opinions became sharply divided whether Jake Palumbo was a brilliant, hilarious inspirational figure, or a self-absorbed libtard jerk who makes cringe rap. His YouTube traffic was no better as mainstream normies began discovering his music and leaving some of the worst comments known to man generally about his crooked bottom teeth. Jake Palumbo pressed on, cranking out gems from the Space Lab and running up obscene checks at the Olive Garden. In 2020, the coronavirus pandemic butt-fucked the world's economy, safety and sensibility in equal amounts. Citizens were quarantined to their homes as hospital beds became scarce and half the United States were laid off. The gig economy was in shambles, and misspelled posts about impending martial law swept through Facebook like a biblical flood. Jake Palumbo schlepped it on the subway each day in latex gloves and Ghostbusters coveralls to clock into his empty Brooklyn studio building to keep on keeping on. He continued to record, mix, and master for many elite MCs, but naturally in a global pandemic business slowed enough to allow some time for creativity, and Mr. Palumbo went to the pile of vinyl wax he'd purchased but he had no time to listen to and cracked his aging knuckles atop the keyboard and began slapping paint on the canvas. Coincidentally, the quarantine of New York City ran concurrent with the one-year anniversary of Jake Palumbo's minor stroke or transient ischemic attack. Transients are also a glossary term in audio and music production used to describe the initial first peak of a waveform, commonly referred to as the attack. Correct shaping of your transients are important in both mixing and in shaping the chops of your samples. Transients even occur in the very electricity you power your homes and your meth cooking stoves with. For the next 30 minutes you'll be under attack from Jake Palumbo's transients. So please try not to have a mini stroke during the interim. I would like a break for lunch, please. Yes, the beats on this album can still be made into songs if you reach out to Jake Palumbo and conduct business. This is merely a time capsule of where he gravitated musically during the early stages of the fucking apocalypse. A happy and successful man on the verge of losing his fucking mind. And don't worry guys, there are not any trap beats on this. And now, Transient Ischemic Attack.